What's good, Libra? So we are doing your reading for the month of March. If you're new to my channel, I'll fill you in. The monthly reading is a little bit more general and expansive and a little less specific, so keep that in mind. It is a little bit longer as well. So I do, after the monthlies, I do the weekly check-ins, and they're a shorter read, just specifically focused on you and your person, as well as I go live daily to do all signs, okay? My readings are for sun, moon, and rising, guys. They are general. So if it does not resonate, go check out your moon and your rising video. And if you don't know your moon and your rising sign, you can check that out at fiercetarot.com. Hey, Lucy. So, Libra, let's get into it, guys. I'm really feeling energy tonight, so I'm sorry if I'm a little draggy and slow, okay? So, Libra, what do we have for you guys for the month of March? What do we have for Libra for the month of March? Libra, what do we got for Libra, universe, spirits, and guides? Three shuffles. Ooh, what's good, Libra? So your overall energy is the Three of Swords in reverse with the Three of Cups right under that. So I feel like you're avoiding a heartbreak situation. You may be avoiding choosing between two different people, or there's just too many cooks in the kitchen right now, and it's causing a lot of stress. You know, it could be because of children, or it's just something you've invested a lot of time into. Either way, I do feel like right now there's something here you're avoiding. You're avoiding breaking someone's heart, or you know, there could be a third-party situation happening. Okay. All right, so for you, Libra, we have the Judgment card. Crossing you, we have the Ace of Swords. So there's new communication wanting to come in. I do feel like this is an external energy. You're in this you're going to enter this energy where you're realizing you have to take some action here. You have to put in the work, or you have to finally shed any extra baggage, any extra nonsense that you may have held on to for a little bit too long because you didn't want to cause drama or you didn't want to cause heartbreak. But there's definitely new communication coming in, possibly from an air sign. Tell me about the Ace of Swords for Libra. My sign information is in the description box. Okay. Tell me about the Ace of Swords for Libra. Ooh, this is someone that has been very quiet, Libra. This is someone that has been very, they haven't been opening up. They've been really keeping to themselves. They have a very mysterious vibe about them. And you may like it. You know, you may like this mysterious vibe. They have been really pulled back from you for quite some time, more so out of fear or overthinking. Tell me, it could be a Pisces as well that's wanting to come forward. Five of Wands. So Libra, there's someone here that's wanting to fight for this. They may have been avoiding communicating in the past because they didn't want to cause conflict. They could also sense someone else involved, and it really puts them in a dark place. Okay, this is someone that doesn't want to have to fight over you. They don't want to have to cause drama, but it's like they're getting to this point where they feel like they have to. And I feel like it is stressing them out, right? Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's regarding a third party. Ooh, Two of Swords in reversed as well. I'm not taking it, but I feel like someone has made a decision here to fight for this, right? With the Ace of Swords, this is brand new communication. This is them having clarity on what they need to work for. However, I feel like there's a lot of fear regarding someone else that may be involved in this picture. There could be a Pisces coming in between the two of you. Either way, this person is opening up. They have been very quiet, held back. They may have got to this point, Libra, where they felt this connection with you was simply an illusion because it was just was too much, or it was too deep, or there was too many things involved or impacting this. And it was very confusing for them. But this person wants to speak up here. And I feel like this communication is going to bring in this huge wake-up call of like, crap, like not crap, but it's like, Libra, you're going to be forced to do something or release someone or some external influence that is causing a huge burden on the situation. Your foundation, Libra, is the Five of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you've been really focusing on not dwelling in the past. You've been focusing on not getting lost into things that you can't control, right? You may have got caught up in the situation in the past where it's like you started to feel like, well, if I'd done this a different way, if I said it a different way, if I wore a prettier shirt, would things have changed, And I feel like you're just sick of that. You're more so wanting to spend March focusing on things you can control, completely being blindfolded. And like, this is something, like I said, you are not going to expect, right? Because this is going to send an urge, a surge. It's going to surge you. It's going to surge you. 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you are in this energy right now where you're like, I'm not holding on to any regrets. I'm not holding on to any past petty BS. I'm not fighting for something if it's just one-sided, or if I'm the only one doing the work. Okay, you could also be in this energy, Libra, where you're entertaining situations but not willing to put in the full work, right? Okay, so keep that in mind. That's not good, right? When you're entertaining things or getting lost in the desire, knowing very well that you don't plan on pursuing this long term. Either way, you don't want to take on any extra burdens in the month of March, okay? But I do feel like this is going to catch you quite blindsided, whatever this communication is. In the recent past, we have the Temperance in reverse. So I feel like this is you losing patience in a situation, okay? This is you feeling like you're wasting your time. This is you feeling like something is just not going to pan out. Something's not going to become harmonized. Could have been dealing with a Sagittarius as well. Tell me about the Temperance in reverse for the recent past. Yeah, you could have offered your love to someone, or someone opened up towards you. Either way, this is someone that you've had a lot of love for, Libra, but it's like you're starting to lose patience. You wasn't seeing growth. You wasn't seeing balance. And I feel like this is something you forced yourself to distance yourself from because you didn't want to be the only one fighting for this, right? So in the present, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So really focused on stability, focused on security, on money, commitment possibly. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles for the present for Libra. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So, okay, one more card. Magician and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I feel like currently, Libra, you are working towards something or for something, even though you know it's lacking something spiritually in your life. Okay, I feel like there's a very unstable situation that you got yourself wrapped up into, and you are creating this, but it's for stability. It's because it makes sense. Okay, it could be as well that, emotions wise, as far as your love goes, there was a situation that was too off balance that caused your emotions to kind of go on a kind of dwindled somewhere along the line, and you became very resentful toward a love situation. And I feel like the lack of expression or the lack of love expressed in the past has really motivated you to, manifest a situation simply because of money, despite the fact that it has been lacking. Or is what I originally seen when I pull these cards is you're really the main one putting in the work here, whether that's financially, whatever it is. It's like you're giving a lot to a situation that's not giving you a return. This is like bad investments. If I was doing a business read, this is bad investments, right? So I feel like currently, even though it feels like it makes sense because, you're not risking your emotions, it's a bad investment long term. Okay, so in the near future, we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. So someone letting their guard down, okay? Someone letting their guard down. Tell me about the 9 of Wands in reverse for the near future. Queen of Swords. Give me one more card. So this is communication. And this could be the communication that kind of hits you blindsided, like what we've seen in the beginning. Tell me about the Empress in reverse. One more card. Could be a Taurus as well that's wanting to communicate with you here. And the Justice card. So someone wants to make the right decision with you. Someone wants to come back around possibly to work things out, to balance things out, to give into a situation where it may have been one-sided in the past. But I feel here with the Empress in reverse, even though this person's letting their guard down and opening up, wanting to get things moving forward, you feel stuck in a situation with the Empress in reverse. Even though it's not nurturing for your soul, you feel stuck. It's like, as much as you're wanting to move forward with this, it's like you're too busy nurturing something that doesn't have a lot of growth or potential in the future. Like I said at the beginning, there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. There's a lot of people involved in this reading that's having a lot of impact, and it's almost too much. And with the Nine of Wands in reverse, this could be saying as well that you need to really strengthen your spiritual boundaries, because your spiritual boundaries is eating you up. Okay, that was really dramatic. But you're trying to please too many people, Libra. You're trying to please too many people, and you're not leaving room to be that Empress and to nurture situations that are good for you, right? And there's an opportunity coming in that this person wants to make things right. They want to bring you clarity. But because you're too busy trying to please other people, you may miss the boat, okay? How you're seeing yourself is the Two of Wands in reverse, so very confused, in a very indecisive energy, feeling like you may have lost an opportunity as well. You may have at one point felt like the ball was in your court, okay? You may have felt like you had a choice to make, and then all of a sudden it felt like it slipped through your fingers, which may be why you resorted back to something because of, stability. Either way, you see yourself as someone that's walking away from any unsure business, any unknown type of situations. So the energy around you that you may not be aware of is the Knight of Wands in reverse. So a player, someone that acts very entitled, someone that acts as though you owe them the world, or it's like someone that's really just simply a distraction in your life, and they should be left as a bygone, as a distraction, but you're giving them a crown, you're giving them a place in your life, and that's causing you to miss a lot of opportunities. Okay, it could be a Sagittarius, Libra, but there's someone here that has a place in your life that is doing nothing but preventing you to be able to take action in more passionate directions. Tell me about the Knight of Wands in reverse, please. Tell me about the Knight of Wands in reverse. With the Hangman in reverse, this is someone that's wasting your time. This could be saying as well that this is someone that you're not seeing clearly. You're not seeing this person for who they are, whether that's a current partner or family. It's like there's something here you're not seeing for what it is. Okay, so just keep that in mind, that this person is preventing you to take action in directions that do make you happy. And it doesn't matter how controlling someone is, how manipulating someone is. At the end of the day, we decide if we give them power or not. So you're giving someone too much power, okay? Hopes and fears, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you may have children, you may have money on your mind, you may have stability on your mind, wondering what direction will secure you for your kiddos, which I totally get, right? You want stability, you want something grounded. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. You could be hoping for Capricorn as well, specifically, or any earth sign. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Two of Wands in reverse again. So I feel like you're very well aware of this. You're very well aware that you possibly may have chosen stability over an opportunity, and doing so may have caused you to lose out on an opportunity, but that's how you're feeling. Those are your fears, right? For anyone that's just popping on, watch the replay, because there's definitely some unexpected communication that's going to catch you a little bit blindsided, and it's going to wake you up to the point where you're realizing that you have to get your shit together. You need to really be very decisive about what it is you're wanting, okay? So you don't feel like you're losing opportunities. Don't let this Knight of Wands in reverse that you're not seeing clearly hold you back and hold you from walking through doorways that are filled with nothing but sunshine and Skittles, okay? So the most likely outcome, we have the Eight of Pentacles, okay? Virgo energy specifically could be an earth sign. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles for the most likely outcome. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles for the most likely outcome for Libra. The Death card in reverse. So it could be a Scorpio, but this is someone that doesn't want to let you go here. Give me another card for the Eight of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in reverse. One more card. And the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like there's someone that feels as though they made a very bad decision in the past, possibly regarding a very strong soulmate connection, right? This is someone that could have really been shutting this out. Could be you as well. Keep that in mind. But this is someone that made a decision in the past, but it was based off they perceived this in the wrong way. They were making a lot of assumptions. They were not seeing something clearly. They were pushing something away, not realizing how much of an impact this connection or relationship would have had on their life, right? They could have been resisting moving toward this or putting effort in because they were resisting some form of transformation. But there's definitely someone making a decision here to put effort into this situation. I do feel like this is you as well, Libra, really focused on your independence, on your money. The Two of Pentacles in reverse can be about imbalance, but I don't get this. In another deck, actually, in the Wild and Unknown, it also speaks about the metamorphosis. And, you know, the Two of Pentacles is about that metamorphosis stage, coming out of the cocooning, okay? It's like you're coming out of the cocooning phase. You're allowing your wings to soar, and even though it's going to be very painful and possibly very difficult, may cause some imbalance, it's going to allow you to, you know, pursue directions that suit you more. And I do feel like there has been some mutual fear from both parties about this new direction. I feel like this is one of those journeys in a connection that really pushes both of your buttons. It's like it's really highlighting your shadow side for both of you and what your fears are, what your hopes are, but the work all that you have to do if you want to pursue that. So, you know, there's definitely someone that wants to come back around. But of course, you have to get yourself in the position where you can nurture this, right? Page of Swords, this is someone that has been keeping an eye on you, observing you. They're a very shy individual, but also very curious. You have them curious, Libra. Very curious. And I honestly get the idea here that towards the early March, there is brand new communication that's coming in. And there's someone that wants to get some things off their chest, that someone wants to clear the air. But it's almost like you push this person away, Libra, because you're realizing with this Judgment card, you're realizing that if you want to pursue this, you have to put in work, right? You have to do something. You have to release something out of your life, despite the fear, despite the unknown, despite the lack of temporary stability. And I feel like that's why you're so driven to get in this very independent, financially secure energy. Because you're realizing, like, crap, this can happen. You mean this can actually happen? But there's someone that has been keeping an eye on you. There's someone here that has made a decision to not let this go, to not let this die. But you are also going to be forced to grow up. I mean, in the way that to be decisive about what you want, so you can allow this to happen. And there is a possibility, just based on this energy, that you repeat a cycle here because of stability. So keep that in mind. Okay, so for specific signs, we have Virgo, We have Gemini, Sagittarius, strong Sagittarius in this reading, Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Cancer, okay? What is your advice for Libra, universe, spirits, and guides? That came out quickly. 5 of Swords in reverse. Let your guard down. Don't push people away. You know, I mean, we all do it. I've done it, so I can't really talk shit on it, but it's like, stop pushing people away that you want the most, you know? And it's not even about enabling the situation or allowing someone to walk all over you. But if there's something or someone that you truly love, right? Don't push them away. Don't say mean things, or don't burn that bridge, right? And you may have been in this very resentful, bitter energy because of a past situation, even if it wasn't with this person, where you have been very stubborn or stuck in a very specific way. And all it did was cause this person to walk away, okay? The Knave of Cups wanted to come out as well. That's also the Page of Cups, okay? So being open, being creative, allowing your dream space to really take control of you for a little bit, right? Allowing it to help you become enlightened. Maybe you felt like a desire or hope was simply just that, when maybe it can be a reality. And I feel like you're going to get a huge wake-up call in that. And I always tell people to not get lost in desires and hopes. But this is realizing that to also not pour water on the fire, you know? Don't pour water on the fire. When there's something special, don't push it away. You know, don't simply think that it's simply an illusion or a dream or something that's unrealistic. When there's logic behind, there's a practical approach to this, and you're going to get logic coming in quick. You're going to get understanding. But the struggle this month will be you becoming enlightened about how you need to handle the situation so it can be realistic, not only for this person, but for your life, for your kids, for your whatever it is, right? And I feel like you continuously talk yourself into the idea that this is an illusion, this is not realistic, when it is, with this Hermit energy, right? You just got to let your guard down and fight for what you want. Stop entertaining situations and people that should not have this much room in your space, especially this Knight of Wands in reverse, who has been the biggest strain on your opportunities. But this is really taking a step back, thinking about what your desires are, thinking about what you're wanting, even if it's not a specific person, even if you have you're angry, right? You're angry at someone, you're like, this person pissed me off, I don't want to think about them. But what do you want to feel in a relationship? What do you desire in a relationship? You know, really meditate on the feeling, not so much the person, okay? And make that desire, make that picture of a life, and make it something that you can put to paper, make it something rational. What do I need to do to get there, right? So I hope this helped you, Libra. I love you guys so much. And I'm going to be doing all the signs tonight, okay? So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys for popping on. All the best.